Hi everybody, I'm Islington and I would like to share with you a passion that I had about, I suppose, 20 odd years ago, and that was Pokemon. Now, I've always been a collector, and sometimes you go in and out of love collecting stuff, but for a while, I suppose, a short while, I was into Pokemon. So here we have a promotional bag advertising the first movie. I purchased this from Woolworths, which unfortunately no longer exists. But here we have the original VHS, some promotional stuff that came with the video. We also have some unopened promo cards that came with the cinema viewing. Now, stuff that I also purchased from Woolworths were these data mini discs. That one being U2. Here I have an unopened, unused first movie trading card binder. Let's see. Also in this bag. This all didn't come in the bag. This just came with the movie and this promotional flyer. There's a competition on the back. As you can see on the front, it says Woolworths, well worth it. And back then, it was. Here we have Pokemon the first movie keychain. There we go. Some fun stuff I got around the time. And I don't know why I have so many of them. The reason completely escapes me. But I have a whole load of these by game. Back in the time. From Electronics Boutique back in the time. Do not disturb doorknob hangers. I don't just have one or two. I have a whole load of them. But yeah, these, I do not know what are inside these. Which card it is. Yeah, this one is slightly warped. Although if I remember rightly, I have one hidden inside the DVD case. Oh no, I actually have two hidden inside the DVD case. Both unopened. And in what I would consider to be mint condition, I think. Maybe I should put these in there as well. And they may flatten out a bit. But they are unopened. Undisturbed. I do not know what cards are in there. Might be better if I stick these in my promo binder. Let's get these closed up. But yeah, that's my VHS. So that's everything that was in that little bag, but not everything that came with the bag. Data disc was purchased separately. I'm not sure, but this may have come with this. It's a long time ago, so I can't be certain. Yeah, we're back when game was called Electronics Boutique. I managed to somehow get a whole load of these. And they are in reasonable condition, I would say, for the amount of time that I've had them. I have to get them back in the bag now. There we go. Carefully does it, as I say. I mean, I wouldn't say it's valuable or anything, but it's just me. So let's put these back in the bag. Back in a time when Nebby wasn't even thought of. Getting in the bag. And let's put all of these away. Snap the bag closed. And that is that item. Now, back in the day, I was very much into this stuff. Here we have, unfortunately opened and used, I might add, a Pokédex. An original Pokédex. Now, I'm not going to get it out of its packaging because I don't want to ruin it any more than it is already. Although, from the looks of it, I don't know if you can see that in the corner here, we have a bit of bleeding. So I suspect that that no longer works, which is a big shame. Okay. Other fun stuff we have is this Pokeball Blaster with Pikachu in 3 different poses. Quite amusing poses, I might add. Let's angle that down a bit so that you can see it a little better. Maybe I should angle this up a touch. I'll just bring it closer. There we go. Fat Pikachu. Definitely Fat Pikachu. I actually have a second one of those and I don't know why I have to. And we have the Poliwhirl family. All 3 of them. And we have Pikachu and Raichu in their own balls. Now, these were never played with. I don't generally play with stuff that I'm collecting. Not all the time anyway, unlike the Pokédex, which I did play with because that was fun. And here we have Fat Pikachu Yo-Yo. All this stuff is a little bit dusty because it's old and it's been stored on top of a wardrobe. Here we have a couple of fun little keychains. We have Pikachu and Jigglypuff. Now here we have a Pokeball game. And you open it up. And unfortunately it does not work. I have tried using it, but it does not work anymore. Obviously I've played with this a lot. But I'm sure if I were to replace the batteries, if the battery compartment isn't already destroyed, I could play with this. Let's put that over there. Yeah. Can't quite see it. Let's move that to there. Okay, you can see it a little bit now. Here is a Fat Pikachu ornament. Decorative ornament. As far as I know, there weren't any other versions of this that I knew of anyway. Okay. There we go. Another item from Electronics Boutique, so that's pre-game. We have a Pokemon trading card list. Let's see, are these? We have Pokemon Stickers album, Super Collection album, and here we have 2 unopened packs of stickers. So that's pretty fun. I'm actually going to put them back in their bag. Yeah, this was unused. Oh, let's see, what else do we have here? We have here very fat Pikachu plush. And I mean very fat. A little bit weird. Let's just angle the camera up a bit, and there we have it! Fat Pikachu plush. Probably one of the weirder Pikachu items I own. Okay, let's put that back. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have a tin. A really, really old Pikachu tin. Now let's see. Date on the back of this is 99. I don't know if the camera will zoom in on that. But yep, the date there, 1999. There's not much in this then. It's actually promo cards for a binder and 1 metal foil card. Number 25, Pikachu, gotta catch 'em all. And this is TV Animation Edition 1 of 5. For its age. Oh, wait, the light. Let's get that out because the light's being affected. For its age, this card is really, really in nice condition. Let's put that back in there. I think everything in the background is causing super glare. Okay, so what else do I have here? Okay, now on to some trading card stuff. Well, let's actually put that tin back. Fills a hole. Fills a hole perfectly, actually. Okay. Here I have the TV series animation binder. Now, in here we have the card list, and let's see if I move Fat Pikachu ornament. Might be able to see some of this stuff. Now, these are not in sleeves, because back in the day, I didn't have any idea about sleeves. So these are just as is in the top loading sleeves. As you can see, I wasn't able to complete this collection. I am still missing. Oh, wait a second. Where's that black stuff come from? Ugh. I was not able to complete this collection. Let's go back that one page because it's missing quite a few cards, as you can see. It's a miniature version of the card list in the middle of that page there. This one. Here you see slides from the actual TV show. This is where my hollows sit. As you can see, I did not do a good job of getting all the hollows. In fact, I did not do a good job at all. Oh my, it's gotten stuck. Only a few more pages. I think these are just... I just put a card list in there because it was an extra. But yeah, as you can't see actually, this page here, which I don't really want to get out, the reverse of these cards actually make an image on the reverse. It's actually that image there. It's made up with 9 cards. Anyway, that is that particular collection. That's not everything, because I was so super into this stuff. Let's get these out. Okay, we have original trading cards. Now I have nothing special in here. And again, they are not in sleeves, because back then, I wasn't into all of that. There's our Fat Pikachu. Let's center that a bit more. There are multiples of each card in here because I didn't really have anywhere to store these apart from in these miniature binders, which I suspect I bought from Electronics Boutique back in the day. Ah yes, energy. Lots and lots of energy. Just not the one, but not just the one binder though. Then we have this one, which does have some hollows in. But as I recall, there are no first editions here. At least I don't think so. Again, back in the day, I wasn't that up on collecting and stuff. I just collected because I like to collect. Oh, yeah, this Raichu. This Raichu card here is super damaged. Completely wrecked. But as you can see, these holo cards were actually holographic all the way through. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Stuff's so old, I'm afraid to touch it sometimes. But pretty much the designs are all recognisable because you see them when you open packs of Evolutions. So we have our trainers and one of each of the energies. Oh, and I have Chansey coins. Okay, I think, yeah, there's even more stuff in here. A couple of Evolutions. Oh, another slightly wrecked card. Wait a second, that does not want to come out. Why does that not want to come out? Because it's not actually on that side, it's on this side. As you can see. Pretty much wrecked. But these cards are very old. Ah, these are my, I think they're jungle cards? Yeah, this was back in the day when I kept the different sets separate. And in fact, I'm quite adamant about keeping the sets separate now. But yep, that I believe is all of my cards. I don't think there's anything in either of these. Oh, wait, no. Ah. These are promo cards. I have Electabuzz, Mewtwo, Dragonite, and I have Jigglypuff. That is it. 3 movie cards and a Jigglypuff. I suppose they might be worth something nowadays. But yes, I have 4 of these which are unopened. Okay, and this should be empty. And it is. Completely empty. Nothing in there whatsoever. So, blast from the past there. Let's put those back. Okay, some other stuff. Card boxes. Official card boxes. These are so tiny. Now, I'm quite certain, excuse me, that I have loads of other cards elsewhere in a massive black holdall. Ah. Energy. Stacked up energy in an elastic band. Just to keep them separate. Here I have trainer cards. And in here is, I'm not entirely sure why one set is separated off, but I think these are all original cards in order, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look at the back card. No, they're not in order. Back card is Electabuzz. Let's take these out and have a little look at them. Oh man. Ah. They're separated off because they're all Weedle. All of them. But for their time, I would say they're in extremely good condition. A little bit warped. Let's see. I think these might all be Vulpixes. Yeah, they're all Vulpix. These are straight, flat, completely flat. The rest of these cards, completely random, not in any particular order. Still, this makes for quite the nostalgia trip. Let's put this really old elastic band, which I hope doesn't break, back around these. There we go. And there you go, back in there. And the trainers. And our energy. Which doesn't want to go in because the elastic bands are touching. And an old rulebook. An original rulebook. Oh, it's actually, no, it's version 2, according to this. With a Wizards of the Coast business reply mail card. And at the back, base set card list, jungle card list. So I'm guessing Fossil wasn't out yet. That's what's in that card box. I have a couple of these. Okay, here's number 2. Oh no, in here I have loads of stuff in here. Let's see. Now I have two more chancy coins in there, one there and one on its back. Damage counters. Damage counters. Lots of damage counters. I mean, I don't know if these would still be valid today, but they are sealed and never been used. Here we have jungle trainer cards. Some jungle original cards. All random, completely random, not in any particular order, but they are in extremely good condition for their age. Admittedly, if you look, I don't know if it's not going to show too well in this video because of the light, but the tops of the cards are a bit varying in age and degree there. Let's put these back in just to make sure the box stays nice and tight. Right, around the back here we have the stickers I showed you earlier. I actually have an open pack that I can show you what these look like. So here we have a shiny Ashen Pikachu. We have a Magmar, Golem, Raichu, Horsey, Machop, Pidgey, Hitmonlee, Mankey and Charizard. So it's very much like opening a normal packet of cards. And these are also opened, but these are linear holographs. So I don't know if it's going to show too well, but it has Voltorb and Electrode on there. You have, it's not showing too well. The light's really bad here. Let's move that. Let's see. Well, this one is Diglett and Dugtrio. This one is Ekans and Arbok. So they were pretty cool, but I didn't really get into collecting those. This is just a once-off, I believe. I honestly don't recall, it was such a long time ago. Now if I remember rightly, these are TV collection doubles. These are in okay to a bit bad state, really. Actually, the date on these TV cards, let's see if I can find a date on here. Oh, that writing is so tiny. Don't know if maybe, yep, actually this is going to make it much easier to see. Let's see, is that 99 or is that 96? 98, I believe. 1998. Right, it keeps going in and out of focus. There we go. 98. So these are almost 20 years old. It's just bananas. And there is no date on these. Oh, but there is a date on these. It's 1998 and they are actually made in Japan. Okay, let's put these back in. Those back in. Put my coin back in there. And close that box up. Now I have one more box of cards to go. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's a box with... It's actually one of the booster boxes. And I have, oh, just some random cards in here. We have a Holo Hitmonchan, Holo Gyarados, Holo Nidoking, and a Holo Clefairy. I honestly do not know why they are in there. I cannot remember. Let's have a closer look at these. Like, they're in relatively good condition apart from being very warped. I'm quite certain if I stick these in one of my card boxes that warping, let's see, this one I think is probably the better one. Stick these in here, I might be able to get rid of that warping. Put those down in there. And who knows? Maybe after another 20 years or so they might be straight. Oh, I forgot to put that back in. So yeah, this is just a jungle booster box and oh, random thing inside. Star Trek Next Generation com badge. Doesn't work, it's just a pin badge. Very random stuff. But that is it. You've seen everything, I believe, that I used to collect. Now I'm starting to collect Sun and Moon. And it's got me all excited. Admittedly, before Sun and Moon came along, I got super excited when Pokemon Go came out. And then when Sun and Moon came out, it's like, well, when Guardians, no, not Guardians Rising, when, let's see now. I got excited when I saw my first Mimikyu pin box. And I researched out Mimikyu and I completely loved the character. It's as if it was the antithesis that the series needed. So I started watching the Sun and Moon anime on YouTube, obviously, because where else does one see something that isn't aired in the UK? And from then on, I was hooked. And while I've never ever played the games, I've never played any of the Nintendo games on any of their consoles, except for Pokemon Go, which I know kind of doesn't count, but that doesn't matter to me, because if you love something, you're going to play it, aren't you? Where's that bigger? Oh. So that is pretty much everything that made me a Pokemon fan 20 odd years ago. And now Pokemon Go and the anime has really sparked my interest in collecting again. So I'm hoping to do TCG pack openings, box openings, tin openings. I know there's a lot of stuff out there. I hope you like this video. It's a little bit of a nostalgia trip. What started by love back 20 years ago is now reignited now. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to see what I have in pack, box and tin openings. Comment down below if you owned any of that old stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.